Well, hello and welcome to Church in the Community from Moody Bible Distance Learning. This is your fearless leader, Professor Jefferson Williams, not coming to you from the remote location of my office in Pontiac, Illinois, but from the remote location of my wife's hospital room in Peoria, Illinois. So she's still here. She had a setback last night, so she won't go home today, but hopefully will go home tomorrow. So I apologize for the t-shirt and the hat, but that's just kind of where I'm at today. So I did want to say I will start grading today for the Church in the Community class. I wanted to tell you that I've been a deacon, I've been an elder, and I'm currently a pastor. And as a deacon, as an elder, and as a pastor, we would have nothing to do with bike lanes. We just wouldn't. We would abstain completely from that discussion. That would not be very high on my list of gospel imperatives. I understand it, I get it, but just personally leading the church that I lead, we would not be a part of that. So that's how I would answer that. This week you're going to be talking about beauty, and specifically Jacobson writes about beauty and some of the assumptions that we have. So you're going to look at those assumptions and do a discussion board on one of the assumptions or misgivings that you may have had about beauty. That is from what page? 252 and 253. Describe one assumption idea that you had about beauty that was challenged. You may use an assumption from Jacobson or one of your own. It says if you'd like to see more, watch the video. I'm going to beg you to watch the video. It'll be well worth your time. Theaster Gates, it's a phenomenal video about the work that he's done in his neighborhood. So take that, watch it, just for encouragement. You're going to enjoy it, I promise you. I love it. So your assignment 1-1, Theology of Shalom, that paper is due this week, and then the Postures and Gestures paper. So Crouch talks about that there are 4 different postures that we have when dealing with the culture: condemning, critiquing, consuming, and copying. And it can be dangerous when one of those becomes permanent. So 2 to 3 pages, double spaced, describe an instance where you have used each of the 4 gestures, and which one of them would be your default. In which one of them do you think is the proper way to deal with culture? So I wanted to tell you that this paper is important because it often reveals blind spots in your approach to culture. I think we all have a default, and some of us have blind spots, and so we're going to kind of think through. I want you to think through this week, how do you approach culture, what's the best way, and what's the way that's most biblical in your opinion. So that's it. The question of the week is, when you were 10 years old, what did you want to do when you grow up? What did you want to be? I've been asking the nurses, and one of the nurses just said she wanted to be a vet, said she just moved from animals to humans. I wanted to be a DJ, Rock 103. I just sat in my room and practiced being a DJ forever. That's what I wanted to be at 10 years old. Or an archaeologist, or an astronomer, or it just went on and on and on. I was a little nerd kid that was interested in all kinds of stuff. So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, or prayer requests, please let me know. If not, onward and upwards. Let's go.